Oh my god, dude. So fucking dead.
Jesus.
So
Wait, is that a
fucking
real
dead.
picture?
So that's
Jeez, is that true?
that's delightful.
What is that actually? That actually happened.
Of course it happened. I think this is a reflection of how just
Oh my god.
dark we've become.
Oh my
A
god.
lot of weird force.
What's up guys, Sal here. So a student sued Apple for $1 billion. He says his life was made miserable because Apple's facial recognition software falsely linked him to a series of thefts from Apple stores. His name is Usman Ba, he's 18, and said he was arrested at his home in New York at 4 in the morning and charged with stealing from an Apple store. But the thing is, he didn't steal anything. The teen says he had previously lost a driver's permit which didn't have his photo, which may have been found or stolen by the real thief and used as identification in Apple stores. Usman Ba says that when the alleged thief was caught and falsely presented themselves as Ba, Apple security took a photo of the thief and wrongly attached it to Ba's personal information in a security system. So that means whenever this real thief steals something from an Apple store, the facial recognition AI at the Apple store thinks it's Usman Ba, which leads to multiple charges against this guy who had absolutely nothing to do with the theft. Now he has filed a lawsuit for $1 billion, saying traveling to different states to respond to charges filed against him has affected his college attendance and his grades have suffered as a result. Look, I totally understand what this guy must have gone through, but $1 billion? This guy is nuts. He knows he's not gonna get $1 billion, but he's hoping they'll settle for a decent amount. You know, as they say, always aim high, that way there's still some cushion to enjoy. Even if he gets 100k, he would still be happy, I guess. That being said, I don't agree with his lawsuit that Apple did harm to him. Apple Store just forwarded the camera footage and his driving license information to the police to let them sort it out. So how Apple is accountable for this? It rather makes sense to sue police instead for not checking that the person in the security footage is obviously not the person to whom the ID belongs. But he knows he can make a crap load of money from Apple, so he sued them. And by the way, I don't think Apple may even try to settle this personally with him, because now that this guy has gotten some publicity, a whole bunch of Me Too lawsuits will come out of woodwork if they just write him a check. In any case, I don't think this has much of ground. This is a bad arrest on police behalf, and I think it will be tossed out of the court in no time. Let me know what you think of this down in the comments, and as always, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.